Hi, Ed Akehurst. I am back with more Genius Pages tutorials. This should be a pretty quick one. We're going to look at editing text and headers. And just like when we clicked the big block and we clicked that, we got a detail editor. You can do the same for these smaller components. And when you go to edit them, you'll see there is an edit. That's for the whole section. There's a text where you can edit the actual text itself. There's a clone. I'll go ahead and click that. See, it just clones another one that's kind of like what a block did. And there's trash where you can delete. It says delete block. It was just a component. So let's look at the header here. If we click that, when we click the pencil icon, there are several things that we can change here in this style tab. We can change the style of font from here. Let's go from 30 to 60. And remember, you're not going to see it until you hit apply. I'm going to change that back to 30. We'll hit apply changes. We have left align. We can center align that. We can change the text color. And again, you can, this is just like on the background color we showed on the blocks. You can just click one of these boxes and it'll change to it, or you can scroll to here. You can go to a different palette and customize it, or you can put your whatever your code is there and hit choose. I'm going to let's make it black just so you can see. Okay, that's what that does. And then you have margins above. See, above and below that, you can click your margin. We can make that margin 50 above, 50 on there. We'll apply the changes. See how there's more space above and below it? All right, I'm going to change that back to 20 and 20. And then you can also change the left and right margin. You're not going to be manipulating the left and right margins as much, I wouldn't think. Let's do a left margin of 100. And you'll see it just shifted that whole box over 100 pixels. I'm going to get rid of that. But if you need to offset things, you can do that. So those are the changes. Text works the same way. If you click that, you have the same font size, text, and your margins, and then your alignment. And if you go to the actual text, if you click in there and click the actual text button, the T, now you can actually change the text itself. And if you click in there and highlight what you want to change, you've got a little menu bar down here. You can make everything bold or unbold it, or maybe you only want, let's say we want self-hosted to be bold. Okay, we can do that. We can italicize it. We can underline it. We can change the font. There aren't a lot of font selections built in yet, but we can change the font. You can change the font size from here. Not only can you do it over in the detail editor over there, but you can also do it from inside, from inside this text editor. You can change the color of the font from in here. This would be if you don't want all of it to be the same color. In the detail editor, it's going to affect the entire component, but maybe you only want it, let's bold that, you only want a word or a section done. You can change the paragraph style to a default. You can also change the alignment from in here. You can make something a link, like this is a link, okay, where it says get it now. All right, let's highlight that. That is already a link, so you can see where it is. You can edit the link. You can break the link off. Let's click that. You can make it thick. You can change the color. You can edit the URL, make it open in a new tab. We can go, we'll just go to Google for now. And then whatever it says, you can change the text, open in a new tab, hit update. And that's the link icon. You can click that. It'll erase what you just did, undo. So that's how to manipulate the text. And again, you can do the whole block from the detail editor over here, or if you go into the text function, you can change the words themselves and manipulate individual words and sections and paragraphs and things like that. That is how to edit text and headers. We will see you in the next video and see how to edit other components.